Hi guys, welcome to Production Expert. My name's Dan Cooper. Before we get into this video, I want to start by asking a handful of simple questions. When you collaborate with musicians or your clients online, how do you share your ideas? How do you send each other mixes? How do you share your project stems? I suppose one question that kind of encompasses all of those questions is really, how do you manage your projects and productions with your online collaborators? Now, I'm going to take a wild guess here. I bet you use email, text messaging, instant messenger to discuss your ideas with your collaborators. You forward your stems or your audio files over Dropbox, Google Drive, or possibly WeTransfer. And you may send your mixes via email attachments. Am I close? Well, this is how I've been project managing my studio work for a number of years with my online collaborators. Admittedly, it hasn't been the best way to collaborate, but it always got the job done, I suppose. Now, there's a very cool new online platform here called BounceBoss that has been designed with studio people in mind. It's very cool. It's certainly going to change my workflow, and it's quite affordable. Kind of a no-brainer, if I'm honest. Let me show you around the platform, and then we're going to put it to the test in a handful of real-world studio kind of online collaboration applications. So as I said, it's a platform. It's all down in the cloud. Sign up for an account. You've got 3 subscription packages here available, 2 gigabytes, storage for £4 a month, studio plan 8 gigabytes, and 50 gigabytes for the professional plan. Your account's very easy to set up. You get this very cool client project upload embed code that you can put into your website. It's in beta at the moment, but that's sure to work soon. And you've got a main project window here. It's very simple to set up a project. So let's click Create New. And let's say I want to share a master with a client. So let's add this file. Project name has populated with the name of that song. Obviously, I can add to this or change it. I'm going to email it to myself, but let's just pretend that this is a client's. Add a message. Got a few options down here. So for mastering, I'm going to say for streaming, it's just really for the client to know that that's maybe the spec that I've been working to. Can add a deadline if I wish. So I could say, I'd like to hear their feedback by tomorrow, for instance. Let's click Create Project. The file uploads. And we're now in the main project window. And we can see the collaborators down here. We can add more collaborators. Say if you're working with a band, you can add the bass guitarist, the drummer, guitarist, keyboard player, whatever, the manager, A&R, add them all. And they're all included in this virtual office or this virtual studio of ideas. You can see the waveform at the top here of the song. And I can mark this up, for instance. So I could say at this point here, I can click and drag because I maybe want to share an idea with the client saying, let's just add down here to the comments. I don't know, is this section coming in correctly? Can add that to the conversation. And let's just jump over to the client perspective. Client receives an email, little picture of the waveform, accept invitation, and the client will need to sign up for a free account, email, and type the password in twice, and you're in. And all of a sudden, the client can now see the project window. And over in the conversation box over here, they can click play. And they can hear that section of the song that I've marked up with the comment, and they can respond, sure, sounds fine. Me, being the studio person, can then see that comment, and I can, as the studio professional, respond to that comment professionally, and we can keep working that way. Now, what I should have done before I sent this master was change some of the permissions. Let's say the client hasn't yet paid me for my services. You should never send your mixes or masters out before you've sorted out the terms of payment. Now I can go in here and deny file downloads. And from the client's perspective, there's no download button anymore. So it's completely secure, protecting you, the studio person. Now the client might change their minds and go, well, hold on a minute. I want this to sound a little bit more like a different mix or maybe a different master. Now the client can very easily add their own audio file to this. So let's upload. Remember, I'm the client here. Okay, so this is uploaded. I'm the client and I've had a change of heart. I want the master to sound a little bit more like, let's say, the original mix. So I'm going to tell the studio this. Off that goes. I see this populate down here in the comments box. And at the top here, I've now got V2. V1 being my master, V2 being from the client. Just hit play. Okay, how's that different from what I've done? Well, that's hard to tell because there's a huge level difference. Now, we've got a level match feature here. Click on. Flick between.
At my favorite club with the sound cranked up. My girls walk in and they're ordering gin. Catch someone's eye, gonna smile at that guy. Listen to the music.
Yeah, much better. Now I can actually make an informed decision here. I can hear the tonal differences in the two. So I can now go back to work, deliver a master that the client wants, and get the job done. So what else can we do other than masters? Well, mixes, similar sort of thing to masters. Stems, this is rather interesting. Drag files like kick, bass, vocals, and all that sort of stuff here. Useful if clients require the stems from the project. And references. Let's say at the beginning of a project and you're about to produce someone else's track and you just need some reference files from them. You can start your project here at the reference stage, hear what they want from you, and then work through these other stages as the project moves forward. Projects window here is very simple to navigate. You can go in at any point and add collaborators, play with the files, tracks, you can change your account info very, very easily, change your subscription profile. Yeah, it's very simple, very, very easy to use. I think it's missing one thing that would make it absolutely perfect, and that's possibly a PayPal integration. I use PayPal in my business. It would be great to have something like that in this for when you do get that final client approval. Client, there's your invoice, pay via PayPal. Then you're enabled to unlock the download feature. They can get their files and the job's complete and you can move on. That would be nice to see one day in the future in this. Apart from that, perfect. Can't complain. This is entering my workflow from this moment on. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. So if, like me, you do a lot of work with online clients and collaborators, then it's a bit of a no-brainer this. Stop using all the third-party platforms and applications and whatnot. Consolidate it all. Bring it into one place. Bring it into Bounce Boss. Your clients are going to love it. It's going to look really professional. It's going to keep all your communications in one place. It's going to keep all your mix revisions in one place. The markup feature. I mean, this thing is brilliant. Being able to just highlight a section and comment on it on both sides, so the client can, and also the studio can mark things up. It's just going to help your workflow. It's going to help get the music done quicker. Level match is amazing. And it's so simple to use. But if you do get a little bit lost, you've got a quick tour guide here that opens up the first time you open up Bounce Boss, and it will guide you through the whole platform really easily. Literally no learning curve whatsoever to this. And just get on with the job of making music and working with your collaborators. Anyway, for more information on this, do check out the Bounce Boss website. Hope you guys got something from this. I'm Dan from Production Expert. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.